Hi, Gary Chillingworth here for Airgun World Magazine, Shooting and Country TV. Welcome to Life at the Range. Well, we had our Benchrest video out a couple of weeks back, and if you're interested in Benchrest, I would strongly recommend you go and check it out. But within the video, I had a comment saying, well, Gary, you said you just grabbed a rifle and had a go at Benchrest, but the gun you got was the BRK Ghost with a MTC King Cobra scope. That's a couple of £1,000 worth of rifle. Not exactly basic kit. And do you know what? You've got a very good point. Well, I thought, do you know what? This week I'm going to have another go at the Benchrest, but this time I'm going to use my Springer. You don't get much more basic than that. Now, I know we've got a Vortex Viper on top of it. It's my HFT scope. It's only 10 mag, whereas the King Cobra was 20. But I'm not going to go taking the scope off because I've just got it about set up, and I'm hoping to shoot the World Championships in a couple of weeks' time, and I don't really want to mess with the gun. So as you can see, it's quite windy today. It's 15 miles an hour. It's coming from behind, but from the right, it's going right to left. We're going to have a target set out at 25 yards. A huge thanks to Graham at benchrest.co.uk, so benchrest.uk.com for supplying the cards. And let's have a go. Spring gun, 25 yards, Benchrest. Now, we're going to have a little chat about a couple of other things that I also found out. Right, shooting Benchrest with spring gun, not easy, because every time you shoot, you got to take the gun off the rest. So we're just going to shoot one to the left on the practice cards, on the reds, just to make sure that we're still zeroed in. Yeah, not too bad. Right, a couple of things. We were shooting World Benchrest Association rules, but apparently there is a different type of Benchrest. We're going to do the same as we did before. We're going to shoot the top row and we're going to have a yap. Then the next couple we're going to fast forward through, but you're still going to see all the shots. And then we're going to, we'll have a chat on the bottom line. But yeah, so there are two different types of Benchrest. World Benchrest Association has got all the funky rests front and back and all bits like that. Whereas the NRSA Benchrest, they have a different type of front rest. It's a solid rest, not one with sand in it. A bit like a car jack. Oh, definitely pulling a little left, so there definitely is that right to left wind out there. And that's designed to try and bring Benchrest to people without having to buy all the expensive equipment. That's better. I actually aimed off slightly right on that one, gave it some wind. Now, not going to get into the politics of which is better or whatever. No interest. Don't do politics, or try not to do politics. But we are going to have a go at both the different sorts. So we'll stick with what we were doing first, which is the World Benchrest thing with the funky things, and we're going to get Jason Lockett involved, and it's all going to be great. And then once that's done, we're going to have a go at the NRSA. So that's what we're going to be doing over the next 3 to 4 months. So I'm going to shut up now. Well, you're just going to see the card hopefully it's going 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then we'll have a chat when we get to the bottom line. Okay, so we've shot the 3 lines in the middle, not particularly great, and that's because I think we've got the wind which is like switching. Now usually you would be shooting with wind flags that'll be able to spot that, but I think this is the first time that the wind has really caught me out. So let's do the last 5 and then we'll go and grab the card and see how we did. This is actually the second time we've filmed this. I filmed it earlier on today when there was a little less wind, but for some reason the camera only recorded in mono and it was really irritating, and I'm hoping it's worked this time. I definitely think not as good. I shot a 230 before with 4 X's. That's when you completely obliterate the little 2mm one in the middle. Well, that was better. So I've not shot this spring gun for nearly 3 months. My shoulder is hurting from having to cock the rifle. I'm not used to it. Okay, sitting here I can feel the wind coming from behind. Looking at the top of the trees, the wind's going left to right, and then looking at the grass just in front of the target, it's going right to left. I'm really not sure what to do. So if in doubt, give it now. Okay, I clearly got it wrong. Right, so last target. Let's give it a little bit of right hand edge and let's see how we go. Okay, well that was better. Let me go and grab the target and then we will be back and we'll have a chat about it and see what I scored, but I don't think it's going to be great. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so here we have our card. Now, in Benchrest, they work on the size of a 2.2, and all you've got to do is touch the line, or if you're shooting 177, be within, I don't know, a millimetre of the line, because I say the 177 is smaller than the 2.2, so they do give you a certain amount of leeway. So, on my marking, and I'm not a professional marker, not by a long shot, we've got 9, 9, 9, 10x, 10x, 9, 10, 9, 9, 10. This is where the wind switched from sort of like right to left to behind. So I went high, so I went 8, 8. I then tried to adjust and come down too low, that's a 9. 10x, got it right there, and then back to an 8. Then we went 8, 9, 9, 9, 8, 10, 9, 10, 8, 10. Actually, no, sorry, that one's a 9. Yeah, I reckon that's a 9. We'll give ourselves a 9 on that. So that scored me a 229 with 4 X's with the spring gun. 25 yards. Well, I'm happy with that. I shot a 230 earlier on in lighter wind, so I think we've done better. So there you go. Shooting in the garden. Basic kit. 229. I reckon we could probably do better on a slightly windless day, but that's not anywhere near as much fun. Yeah, have a go. Garden Benchrest. I say these bean bags, they're not really legal for Benchrest, but they're like $6.95 motorbike, $6.95 from eBay, filled up with rice. If like me at the moment you're not able to move around because I'm injured. We've spoken about this many times. You can get yourself a little table. This one's one of these ones from Screwfix. Or build yourself a proper table. We'll put a picture up here of a proper bench rest table. Get yourself in the garden and get yourself a decent backstop, and you can blat away, and you can get these cards from Benchrest, benchrest.uk.com, but you can also get the practice cards, which has got like 195 of the tiny little bits on a card, so they're much better value for money. I've also done a video, sorry, I've just written an article for Airgun World magazine for the next issue coming out, how to actually improve your HFT shooting and your shooting in general by using these type of cards. But I think we might actually do a video on that as well very soon. Well, there you go. Benchrest garden shooting with a spring gun on 10 mag with beanbags, done. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you all again on the range very soon. Ta-da!